So in Classic WoW, there is a number of things that you can do that will get you blacklisted by other players, or even worse, banned by Blizzard. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 things you should never do in Classic WoW. Do you want a free Blizzard balance card? Yes. Well, I will be giving away $20 Blizzard balance cards in new videos to my subscribers. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to know every time I upload a new video, and leave a comment on this video for the best chance to win. So first up on this list is same faction harassment. So in World of Warcraft, it's obviously a PvP game. You're going to be competing against other players on the opposing faction, and well, you're also competing against people on your own faction. That being said, you can't actually do anything that is like PvP or harass other players that are on your own faction. There's quite a few things that can get you in trouble, and some cases have even led to people getting banned by Blizzard because of trolling people on the same faction as they are. This is super crazy, but it's definitely something you need to keep in mind. A lot of Classic WoW players have tried to play pranks on other players, and well, it didn't turn out that good. Things like giving people on your own faction durability damage, tagging mobs of low-level players, and interfering with NPCs. These are all things that can get you in trouble with Blizzard. And in this case, a WoW YouTuber named Vovid actually got banned by Blizzard because he was messing with the Flight Master and Orgrimmar. What he did was summon an Infernal and then banish it, and this led to the NPC attacking this and not letting anybody on his faction take the Flight Master. Now this will get a lot of people on your server mad, and well, it actually led to him getting banned by Blizzard, so I don't recommend you do this. So let's check it out.
One thing you can do is you can summon an Inferno at the Flight Master and then dismiss it and just spam banish. Now while you're doing this, you're going to want to make sure that you have some health potions, health stones, spam rank 1 banish, life tap, or maybe you do want to get banned. I don't know, maybe you do really need to go outside and get a job and you know, carry on with your life and stop playing World of Warcraft. Really do. And thanks so much. And until next time, love you. Peace.
Next on this list is ninja looting. So I'm sure you guys have been in a group where someone in your group actually manages to roll on an item that they're not supposed to roll on. Now in most cases this doesn't really get punished by Blizzard, however if it is the case where your character simply can't equip the item and it's undeniable that it's just ninja looting just to get a few bit of extra gold, Blizzard will actually step in. However, when this becomes the most important is when it's in raiding. You see, when you're looking for people in general chat, you'll often type in some loot rules as to what items you roll on and if there's any items that are reserved. Now it's the case that most people are honest, however there has been some cases where people have actually gotten banned because of revealing that an item is reserved or doesn't go into enough detail about what the loot rules are. This can be super dangerous, and in the case of a streamer named Peo, he actually got banned by Blizzard because he gave an item to another player because the player that won the roll was actually doing really bad DPS. So he gave it to the person that rolled the second highest for the Bloodfang belt, and well, he got banned for this. Blizzard can be super strict when it comes to loot rules, so make sure you guys don't violate them. So with that being said, let's play the clip.
There's nothing wrong calling the strats in Black Winner, bro. Trust me if you don't. Wait, what? After a recent review of this World of Warcraft account, we have verified a violation of our code of conduct involving a raid loot scam? Wait, are you shitting on me, man? What? I did nothing!
So next up on this list is begging for gold. Now this is super annoying when you're just in the capital city and there's some low-level player basically just asking you for gold. Now it is the case that a lot of the time people will just ignore these guys, however every time you go into a capital city as a level 60, you will get a couple of these guys messaging you. Aside from just annoying people on your server and that you shouldn't be doing this, you can also actually get banned for spamming. Now Blizzard doesn't actually like people that beg for gold, and in some rare cases it's actually led to people getting banned or suspended. You shouldn't be doing this anyway, but if you need extra motivation not to be begging for gold in WoW, well this is another reason. And in actuality, a lot of these low level players that are asking people for gold are actually high level players themselves that just have an ult that goes around begging for gold. It's kind of like a passive way of making gold. So just keep in mind that when people are asking for gold to buy spells, chances are they're being piloted by someone who already has a level 60. So it's a pretty bad practice. Next up on this list is join a streamer guild. Okay, so this can be pretty bad for you. Now, if your guild is run by a streamer, it doesn't guarantee that it will be run badly or the loot system will be handled in a bad way, but it does increase the chance that the loot council will favor the streamer. There have been quite a lot of popular classic WoW streamers that have gotten kind of big, and well, their guild has kind of just siphoned loot and gold to them. This can be pretty bad, and if you're the same class as them and you're competing for the same loot, a lot of the time the loot council can actually favor the streamer above you. There have been quite a few cases where some players have gotten legendary items when they shouldn't really have it, simply because they are a streamer. I think you guys should watch out for this, and if you're joining a guild, make sure that the loot system isn't corrupt. So next up on this list is botting. So botting in Classic WoW has been a problem since the early days. Pretty much from day one, botting has been a problem in Classic WoW. Now, this is due to the fact that gold in Classic WoW is a big deal. Having gold or not having gold is something that will determine if you can even play or not. Pretty much anything you can do in Classic WoW, you need gold to fund it. Whether that be PvP, raiding, dueling, whatever it is, you need gold. That being said, a lot of botting studios have actually sprung up with Classic WoW's release, and of course this is something that will get you banned. So Blizzard has gotten more strict than ever when it comes to botting, and they've introduced a lot of automated systems that makes it a lot easier to detect people botting. And Blizzard has a zero tolerance policy, so if they detect you botting one time, your account is pretty much gone. It's super insane. So make sure you never use a bot because, well, it takes a long time to reach level 60 and it will be a shame if you just lose your entire account just because you want to make a bit of extra gold. And as I mentioned, there's a lot of systems in the game now that can make it a lot harder to bot because Blizzard is a lot better at detecting it than what it was like in Phase 2. So a YouTuber named Vaulty actually made a video exposing bots in Classic WoW, and well, it's pretty insane. So with that being said, let's roll the clip. But the final piece of evidence, the thing that puts a nail in the coffin that this is definitely a bot, is that she is constantly running into trees. So the pathing system that this character has often collides with the trees in the area, and she will just run into them trying to target a gorilla through the tree. I don't care how bad a player you are. Nobody tries to start combat with a gorilla while running through a tree multiple times in a row. That's just not something a human would do intentionally. And you can even see at this point, the bot moves into a tree and doesn't manage to get past the object. So the character walks back a few seconds and then starts a new path. Once again, very unnatural movement for a real human character. Nobody that has made it to level 60 will struggle with trees this much. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. This is Vaulty, signing out.